Hi everyone, thanks for attending the roll call. I'm Wei Qing and I'm representing STEP AHP to give part 2 of the MedAegis sharing. Today we will focus mainly on Supply Tracker, a new tool to streamline NEHR data processing and supply calculations, more specifically for blood thinners. We all know that blood thinners are high alert medications, but let's be honest, oversupplying them is still one of our common errors. Clinical trials are making regimen more complex, with switchovers, extension of end date, you name it. On top of that, while our shift from full supply to end date to partial supplies reduces wastage, it increases the cognitive load to track collection history and increases the risk of oversupply. The real challenge is the math. Right now, calculating balance to supply is a total pain. We are sifting through a wall of text in NEHR, trying to make manual subtractions. We are basically asking staff to be human calculators in a high-pressure environment. It's slow, exhausting, unsustainable, and is where mistakes happen. So we have built this tracker to do the heavy lifting. Users have to plug in the start date of regimen, total duration, number of tabs per day, and copy and paste NEHR dispense records. Upon clicking process, it instantly gives you the exact end date, balance to supply today, reflects oversupply events, visualize medication consumption via graph, and calculates the total number of medication dispensed in the pasted NEHR records. In the following demonstration, we will be using clopidogrel 75 mg OM for 1 year from 21st of December 2025. Today's date of demonstration will be 21st March 2026. For the NEHR dispense records, we see that there is 3 lines. 21st December 2025 dispensed 90 tablets of clopidogrel. 10th of January dispensed 90 tablets, and 10th of March also dispensed 90 tablets. Please take note that there's both generic and branded clopidogrel in this example, Plavix. To launch the app, we double-click on the MedAegis executable file, maximize, toggle to light mode. On the left panel, find Supply Tracker. Input the start date. We can either use the calendar or key manually. Okay, duration would be 365. Number of tablets a day is 1. Paste the NEHR records. Click process. You will see the end date, balance to supply, oversupply flag, graph, total number of tablets computed from the NEHR dispense records. So as shared earlier, we input the start date, duration, number of tablets or capsules per day, copy and paste NEHR dispense records, and click process. Upon doing so, you will see end date, graph, balance to supply, oversupply flag, if any, total supply of dispense records. Next, I'll be going through some of the common questions and answers. So what is the red line? Why is there a downslope? The red line represents the maximum ceiling. In this example, clopidogrel 75 mg every morning for 1 year from 21st of December 2025. It will start as 365 on the 21st of December 2025, decline at a rate of 1 a day to 0 on 21st of December 2026. It's downsloped because patient needs to consume 1 tablet per day. Another question, what is the blue sawtooth graph? It represents the quantity of tablets or capsule on hand over time. So each vertical jump represents the dispensing event. For example, on 25th of February 2026, we see that patient collected 90 tablets from Tan Tock Seng Hospital, and the patient stock at hand is 204 tablets. The downslope is also because patient consumes 1 tablet per day. Example of oversupply flag. Staff can also refer to the left side of the page, oversupplied before to determine whether there is an oversupply. Optional, staff can also refer to the graph. If the blue line crosses the red line after the regimen has started, in this case 21st December 2025, it shows that there is an oversupply. Third question, what if patient need to consume 2 tablets a day, for example apixaban, often given in the morning and night? For such cases, staff can just adjust the number of tabs or caps a day to 2. Fourth question, why are there 2 rows of clopidogrel? Okay, clopidogrel 75, clopidogrel Plavix. This is because both clopidogrel and clopidogrel Plavix were pasted for NHR. The graph will treat both as the same medication and combine their quantities. Some may also ask, can I paste multiple different blood thinners all at once? For example, clopidogrel, aspirin. The answer is no. The graph and balance to supply calculator will assume that all are the same medicines and combine them together erroneously. Hence, we recommend to perform one medication at a time. However, we can still rely on this to quickly calculate the number of tabs or caps dispensed in the NHR dispense records. In this case, you can see that 90 tablets were dispensed for both aspirin, clopidogrel, and clopidogrel Plavix. Question 6. Can I detect potential non-compliance? Yes, you can. If patients did not start immediately, the graph will start off at a lower target level. You can see, in this case, the target level is 304 instead of 365. If patient did not collect routinely after initiation, graph before the today X mark will have flat zones. This is also known as having zero quantity on hand. Next, what if patient collected blood thinner before initiation of fixed duration regimen and today's date is after the start date? Example, clopidogrel 75 mg OM for 1 year from 1st of January 2026. Today's date is 21st of March 2026. From the dispense records, we see that clopidogrel has been collected on the 31st of December 2025, which is before the start date, and the regimen has already started because today is 21st of March 2026. For this scenario, the app will take into account consumption history to calculate patient stock today and how much more to supply. So you can see, using the dose, it calculates that patient has 180 tablets on hand, and additional to supply today would be 106. Next, what if fixed duration regimen only starts in the future? Slightly different from the previous example. In this case, clopidogrel will start on 1st of May 2026. Take note that for the previous cases, 21st December, 10th of Jan, and 10th of March, they're all collected before the start date. Yeah, and today's date is also before the start date of the regimen. For these cases, this case is quite rare. The calculation will assume that patient take consecutively, then stop today. Okay, then whatever they have will be brought forward on a future date to be started on the 1st of May. We can use the patient stock as an approximate, but we also recommend staff to double check the quantity on hand with patient, because it may not be the same depending on compliance and polypharmacy. So the caveat is that this is a tool to perform the heavy mathematical calculation. It does not replace verbal checks on compliance and quantity on hand, as this is necessary to detect deviations. Thank you very much.